Good morning, students. My name is Sudhakar Achari. I am teaching the chemistry subject. So today I will explain some of the basic fundamentals in the chemistry. Later I will start atomic structure chapter. Then see what are the basic fundamentals involved in this chemistry. So first one is matter. What is matter means anything which has mass and occupy the space is nothing but matter. For example, this is duster. It has some mass and occupies some space. That's why it is called matter. Like that, this is pen. It has some weight, mass, and occupies some space. So this is also matter. Like the table, chair, okay, and chalk piece. So many examples are there. So all are matter. What is matter means anything which has mass and occupy the space. So that's why the matter is the thing has mass and occupy the space is nothing but matter. Example is pen, chalk piece, chalk or chalk piece, table, etc. So these are the example for the matter. Then next one is second one is atom. Then what is atom? It is the smallest particle of the element which take part in the chemical reaction. Atom is a smallest particle of element which take part in the chemical reaction. That is nothing but atom. And another one is the element is made up of two or more same type of the atoms. Two or more same type of the atoms are combined together to form the elements. That's why atom is a smallest particle of the element which take part in the chemical reaction. The element is made up of two or more same kind of the atoms. So that is about the definition of atom. Then what are the examples for atom? Oxygen, hydrogen, fluorine, nitrogen, and etc. So these are the example for the atoms. The next one is third one is element. Element is a basic form of the matter that cannot be break down into simpler substance by the chemical reaction. Element is a basic form of the matter that cannot be break down into simpler substance by the chemical reaction. That is called element. Example nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, etc. Element is a basic form of the matter that cannot be break down into simpler substance by the chemical reaction. Example nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen. So many examples are there. So that is about the element. The next one is compound. Compound means two or more elements combined in fixed proportion by mass. Two or more elements or two or more different types of the elements combined in fixed proportion by mass to form the compound. Two or more different elements combined in the fixed proportion by mass. The type of the substance is called compound. For example, H2O is there, CO2. So many examples are there. Now we take H2O. In hydrogen, oxygen and hydrogen. What are here? Fixed proportion by mass. Oxygen atomic weight 16. Hydrogen atomic weight 2. Each hydrogen atom has one atomic weight. 2 hydrogens 2. So what is here? Oxygen and hydrogen ratio. Oxygen hydrogen ratio 8:1 ratio. So the two or more different elements. Oxygen is one element, hydrogen is another element. Two or more different elements combined in fixed proportion by mass. What is here fixed proportion? 8:1 ratio of oxygen and hydrogen combined in fixed proportion to form the compound. That is a H2O compound. Like that CO2. Here what is there? Carbon and oxygen fixed proportion by mass. Carbon atomic weight 12. Oxygen is each oxygen is 16. 2 oxygen 32. So here 4 3 jar, 4 8 jar. Okay. So here two or more different elements. Oxygen is one element, carbon is another element. So both are different elements. Two or more different elements combined in fixed proportion. What is their fixed proportion? These two or more different elements combined in 3:8 ratio, 8 ratio of carbon and oxygens to form the carbon dioxide. So that is about the compound. Compound means the two or more different elements combined in fixed proportion by mass. The type of the substance is nothing but compound. Example H2O. So this is H2O. 8:1 ratio of oxygen and hydrogen ratio. Here carbon oxygen ratio in CO2 3:8 ratio. So that is about the compound. And another one is the constituents in the compound can be separated by the chemical reaction. The constituents in the compound can be separated by the chemical reaction. That is about the compound. Then next one is molecule. Molecule is a smallest particle of element or compound. Molecule is it is the smallest particle of element or compound and has independently exist. It has independently exist molecule. It can retain all properties. That is called molecule. What is the molecule? It is the smallest particle of element or compound and has exist independently and can retain all properties. That is called molecules. Then example for molecule is H2, O2, N2, S8, P4, etc. So these are the different molecules. Next one is mixture. Mixture means the two or more different elements or compound which are not chemically combined together. Two or more different elements or compounds. Two or more different elements or compound which are not chemically combined together. So the type of the substance is called mixture. For example, salt in water. Salt and water both are not chemically combined together. And chalk in water both are not chemically combined together. Sand in water. So mixture means two or more different elements or compound which are not chemically combined together. So the type of the substance is nothing but mixture. So these are example for the mixture is salt in water, chalk in water, sand in water. So these are different example for the mixture. Then next one is atomicity. Atomicity means the number of atoms present in one molecule of an element. Number of atoms present in one molecule of an element is nothing but atomicity. For example, helium is there, H2, O2 or N2, take any one, H2, O2, N2, O3, P4, S8. So here helium, number of atoms present in one molecule of an element. Helium element, this is helium atom. How many atoms are there in helium element? Helium is only one. That's why it is a monoatomic. So here atomicity is monoatomic element, is atomicity is 1. Atomicity is number of atoms present in one molecule of helium element is 1. So here only one helium, one atom is there, its atomicity is 1. Next, hydrogen, number of atoms present in one molecule of hydrogen element. Hydrogen element contain how many atoms? H2 is there, 2 atoms are there. So that's why here atomicity is 2. Here nitrogen, how many atoms is present in one molecule of element? 2 nitrogen atom. That's where atomicity is 2. Next, ozone, how many atoms present in the ozone molecule? How many oxygen atoms? 3. That's why atomicity is 3. Phosphorus, how many atoms present in one molecule of phosphorus element? Atomicity is 4. Sulfur element contain how many sulfur atom? 8. So its atomicity is 8. That's why the number of atoms present in one molecule of element is nothing but atomicity. Then next one is so these are the basic fundamentals in chemistry. Then next one, the elements are classified into three types: metals, non-metals, metalloids. The elements are classified into three types: metals, non-metals, metalloid. First one is metals. Then what is metals? Metal means the element which has more tendency to lose the electrons. The element which has tendency to lose the electron. The type of the element is called electropositive element. The element has tendency to lose electrons. The type of the element is called electropositive element. Electropositive element. Highly electropositive elements are called metals. This type of highly electropositive elements, all highly electropositive elements called metals. So that is about the metal. Example: potassium, sodium, cesium, rubidium, and barium, etc. So these are the metals. Why these are metals means these element has more tendency to lose electron because of it has a larger size, easy to lose electrons. So the tendency to lose the electron easily, the type of the elements are called electropositive elements, or they have this type of highest electropositive elements are called metals. So that is about the metal. The next one is non-metal. What is non-metals? The element which has a tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons toward itself in a molecule. The element which has tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons toward itself in a molecule. The type of the elements are called highest electronegative elements. Tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons toward itself in a molecule. So the type of the elements are called electronegative elements. The element has tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons toward itself in a molecules. The type of the elements are called electronegative elements. Highly electronegative elements are called non-metals. Example for the non-metals: nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and so many examples, chlorine. So different examples are there. So these are non-metals. Next one is metalloids. Then what is metalloids? The element which exhibit the properties of both metals and non-metals. Element which exhibit the properties of both metals and non-metals. The type of the elements are called metalloids. Just now I told what is the metal means the tendency of an element to lose the electron easily. The type of the elements are called electropositive elements. Highest electropositive elements are called metals. Non-metals means the elements have tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons toward itself in a molecule. Is called electronegative elements. Highly electronegative elements are called non-metals. Metalloids means the element which exhibit the properties of both metals and non-metals. Both properties of the metals and non-metals, the properties contained by this element, the type of the element is called metalloids. Then what is the example for the metalloids? Metalloids example: germanium, hafnium, antimony, selenium, etc. So these are example for the metalloids. The next one is symbols. So after find out the elements, how these elements are represented. Generally the elements are represented by the symbols. For example, Reserve Bank of India. So to write the total the letters in the Reserve Bank of India, so it will take some time. So to reduce the time, then simply we are telling the RBI, like that automatic teller machine. In shorthand notation of automatic teller machine is nothing but ATM. Like that the element symbol means the shorthand notation of an element. Shorthand notation of an element is nothing but symbols. Symbol is shorthand notation of element. Shorthand notation of element is nothing but symbol. Generally, the symbol is obtained from the first name of English letter of the element. Symbol is obtained from the first name of English letter of the element, that is symbol. For example, hydrogen is there. Hydrogen. What is your first name of first letter in the English name of the hydrogen? What is first letter? Hydrogen. So the first letter of the English name of the element is hydrogen, H. So hydrogen symbol is H. Then next one is oxygen. What is the first letter in this name of the oxygen? O. Its symbol is O. Then next one is nitrogen. Nitrogen. What is the first letter in this name of the nitrogen? N. So this is symbols. Then next one, just now I am telling you, symbol means the shorthand notation of the element is nothing but symbol. Another one is the symbol is obtained from the first letter of English name of that element. Is the symbol. But most of the elements have the two letter symbols. Okay, but in which first letter is always must be capital letter, second letter is always must be small letter. Here, for example, calcium is there. Calcium. Ca. Most of the elements have the two letter symbol. Here, two letters. First letter is capital letter, second letter must be small letter. Calcium. Ca. Cesium. Cs. Chlorine. Cl. So like that. So this is a one type of the symbols. And another one, some of the elements that symbols are obtained from their Latin names. Some of the elements, the symbols are obtained from their Latin names. For example, sodium is there. Sodium. Sodium Latin name is natrium. That's why I am taking the Na. Na means natrium. So that is the symbol of the sodium. And another one is potassium. Potassium. Potassium Latin name is kalium. That's why the symbol is taken from the Latin name of this potassium is kalium, K. Then next one is gold. Gold, another one name is gold. Gold Latin name is Arum. That's why gold symbol is Au. Arum.